every month we meet. And it's good to see you, Sister Antonia. I think we've done a beautiful meditation, so I think our body is already feeling good, isn't it? And when our body is feeling good, the soul feels very light, comfortable. And happy life is what we all wish for, isn't it? You say if you're happy, then you are healthy, of course. And if you're happy, you're also wealthy. Meaning, if somebody has an illness which cannot be cured, and he says, take all my wealth, but just cure me. So happiness is also wealth. They say those who are happy, they remain light. We all have to go one day, but happiness should not go away. And if you're happy, that's the chemical which is constantly flowing. Yeah? And these chemicals sometimes are generated from inside. Yeah? We feel that if I take any chemicals from outside, it will balance me. For a temporary period, it does. But if you want to feel permanently happy, they say go within. Go check within your soul and see. Are you full with love, peace, happiness, bliss, joy, truth? Yeah, if I know the truth that I am soul, I'm eternally happy, loving, kindness, all of that is my original nature. My personality becomes like that. So my original sanskars, if I carry that in my day-to-day activity, then I'm constantly flying. That's why they say, you're like an angel. You're flying, you're happy all the time. And we're going to practice that stage of flying. Yes. Sister Shivani's meditation we were listening to was so beautiful. Yeah, where do we ignite that light from within us that connects to the source of light? Because we can only receive that permanent full light, complete fullness from that source only. So when we are using that light and using our powers, the powers are within. So we're going to ignite this light using the power of our breath. Yeah, everyone is breathing, but when we pay attention to the breath in a different way, we generate more energy. Yeah, so every cells of our body then becomes much more ignited. All right, so we will go ahead and we are in that meditative state. Visualize for a moment that I, the soul, am sitting, the awareness that I'm the healer of this body. And with the practice of this breathing, I'm going to regenerate those cells who are sleeping. And with that power, we're going to take a deep inhalation and we'll chant Om 5 times. Inhale. And relax. Wonderful. Now, with that awareness that I'm the healer, so I'm going to use my first breathing technique, which is deep inhalation and exhalation through my nose, and I will exhale through my nose as well. Inhale again, and exhale. Again, continue. So visualize I'm sitting with this body, watching myself, how my respiratory system is working. So I'm checking the capacity of my breath, my lungs, to see how well they're functioning. Even when we go to doctor, the first thing he checks, he puts that, he says, take a deep inhalation. Then he knows how your lungs are functioning. We are sitting here, I, the soul, and the doctor, I'm the healer, and I'm connected with the supreme source of light, which is constantly flowing. Yeah? His light, his powers are constantly flowing. And because I'm connected with that supreme surgeon, supreme doctor, I'm receiving his love, his vibrations of healing energy. When I take a deep inhalation, that love-filled air that goes to a deeper layer of my awareness. Any blockages gets released. So just focus. It's a deep inhalation, yet it's a very relaxed inhalation. Yeah? Throughout the day, we are breathing, but we're not aware, are we? Yeah? We don't say 24/7, okay, here's my breath. No. So this is a disciplined way, pranayama. Yama means discipline, pran meaning the energy, the breath. And the soul uses the breath to bring life into this body. And how I live that life with every breath, if I'm calm, if I'm peaceful, if I'm loveful, then this life is moving accordingly in a rhythmic way. So as we inhale, we are relaxing because we are saying that life is beautiful, life is wonderful. When somebody dies, we cannot call that body a living soul because it's already dead. Now, because it is living, this life force is making this body move. I'm giving extra boost. Yeah, this is the boost of energy, booster shot, whatever you want to call it. And the purest of pure air, visualize I, the soul, am originally very peaceful, very loveful. In my connection with the ocean of love and peace, is charging the soul's battery. And this body is where this soul, is residing. That's why they say experiment to experience, isn't it? It's a very logical term. Unless you experiment, you cannot experience it. Even if we say God exists, if I don't have that connection with God and feel those vibrations of unconditional love, compassion, kindness, I cannot receive. I cannot fully experience. So, in the same way, when I'm taking a deep inhalation, I'm experiencing my lungs' capacity being full, complete. I'm releasing. Relaxation as you inhale and release as you exhale. Why do we release it? Because every second which is past, I have to let go. And every breath is generator, it's giving life. So I pay attention to every breath is living. And I'm experiencing moment by moment. Consider yourself as being the operator of this body. If I'm the operator, and if I'm connecting every wire in the brain so it can circulate the proper way, it can channelize, every breath connected with the source, supreme soul, called many names, but there is only one. So when my connection, when my mind is connected with one, I'm receiving the superpower. That's why we say superwoman, Wonder Woman. Anything that is supreme is also considered magical. It can do wonders. So every breath, I'm regenerating those cells which are degenerated. And that is why they say yogis are shining. They're regenerating their powers from within. And they bring that peace, love, happiness, bliss, joy from within. So they're ever glowing. That name is also called angel because we're light. When we are light, the energy just flows so beautifully. And go ahead and relax. Everyone, there is just one breath. Everyone's breathing. But each one of us, how and which way we were thinking, every thought generated that power. Does that make sense? Yeah, makes sense? Okay, so somebody will feel 100% wow, this feels so good. Right? And somebody with a little less capacity will say, okay, I'm building the power. And once they build it, they're like, wow, that feels good. That's all it is. Now let's use our third breathing technique. The first one was which one? chanting of Om. I don't know if you can unmute yourself, but it was chanting of Om. The second breathing was deep inhalation and exhalation. Yeah? We did over more than 5 minutes, yeah? Experiencing how our respiratory system is, how our immune system is built. Yeah? Now the third breathing, it's same breath, but I'm using it in a different way. Third breathing is a forceful exhalation, which will exercise all my organs in the midsection. Yeah? My kidneys, my stomach, pancreas, intestines, all of them are in the midsection. That's why they say your gut is connected to your brain, isn't it? Yeah? So if the circadian rhythm in the midsection, my kidneys, my pancreas, my stomach, my liver, if they're all working together. They're not working separately. So I can't just fix my kidneys and my pancreas will be fixed. They're all working together in harmony. So just with blowing our nose, they will all come back together and work together. Yeah, isn't it wonderful? So you're blowing, exhaling, and inhalation is very, very silently happening. Forceful exhalation, so your stomach midsection is going in. So you can put your other hand in the center and see if that area is going in as you exhale. And if it's going in, you can nod. Is it going in? Beautiful. Now you can do this every second, which is or you can do every 2 seconds, which is whatever you feel comfortable. That's why yoga is for everyone. Yeah? The breath, which we are using as we get older, it's the same breath. But how I use it gives me the powers. So it's not about slow or fast, it's about being in that rhythm. Yeah? So just pay attention to exhalation, and as you're exhaling, visualize that my connection with the source, the supreme light, his rays of light is shining and giving each and every organs in my midsection the charging. And when your body says, up, down, relax, relax for a few seconds. Yeah? Listen to your body as well, because the soul is using this body. The body may not have this much capacity to continue. So listening to the body, pausing for a few seconds, and start again. That's why they say life is a journey. Yeah, it's not a competition. It's not a marathon. Live your life fully, meaning use all the powers in the right way. And how do I know if I'm generating the powers and my body is healing? Only our body will tell, and our experience with our mind and intellect, how calmly they were sitting, doing exactly what they needed to do. My mind was in the present moment, connected with the source. Just continue. Now, giving blessing to others, it's a very easy job. And giving blessings to your body sometimes may be difficult because they say that those who are living inside the home with you, we don't really thank them, do they? Do we? Because we feel like they're just living, right, with us, so they can see each other, we exchange energies. Same thing, this body does exactly what it needs to do every single day. But today we're going to give special blessings to our body, our organs. Whichever organ is giving you little imbalance. And what is imbalance? Our body will tell what the imbalance is. Yeah, when we have a headache, our body gives us the signal. Not what the paper says that I'm imbalanced. When I say paper, meaning, let's say somebody who has high blood pressure, but they feel completely fine. That is their pressure. They work under that pressure. But in that pressure, if their body is feeling lightheadedness, yeah, dizzy, other feelings are coming, then the body is giving that symptoms. And those symptoms are what's telling you whether it's balanced or imbalanced. Because we are all different, we all will have a different way of functioning our body. If somebody comes to you and says you're weak, and inside you're feeling so strong, will you believe them? Yes? Will you believe them? Or you will believe your body? Which one? Yourself, isn't it? So recognizing what our body needs, it's our duty. It's giving us signal. It is our job to solve it. The more and more I look outside, I lose energy. The more and more I go within and sit with myself and solve and connect myself, my mind, intellect, with the source. The healing happens actually. Connecting our mind with the source is also not an easy task, isn't it? People say, I can't meditate now. I can't bring my mind to connect to the source. The more and more I sit with myself, with the power of my breath, I'm connected and also doing my actions and receiving the powers. Just continue. Whatever blockages there are, it will get released. And go ahead and relax. I'm sure that was a strenuous workout for you guys, right? Anybody here first time, you could raise your hand. Okay. All right, now let's do our next breathing. Very powerful. We're going to use our right hand, and now we're going to work on our left and right side of the brain. Yeah? Sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system. How do we bring that into balance? Very easy. This next breathing will do that without us even being too close to it to know what's happening. Just pay attention. Close your right side with your thumb. Inhale through your left. And with your fingers, go ahead and close the left side and exhale right. Beautiful. Now inhale right side slowly. And go ahead and close that side and exhale the opposite. Now same side inhalation. And exhale the opposite. Now inhale same side. And exhale the opposite. Now let's go ahead and continue that. Please continue. When you exhale on the left side, you can go ahead and relax. So there are two types of energy. The one is inspiration. Yeah, you get inspired. Yeah. So when I'm giving this knowledge, you get inspiration that, wow, I can also do this breathing. So while we're listening, we're also practicing, isn't it? Right? We're doing the action. So whatever inspiration you got, you're practicing. And with that practice, the action that you put in is actually what's giving you the fruit. Inspiration can never give you the fruit. It can inspire you, feel good for a moment, but then without the action, the fruit cannot be ripened. Does that make sense? Yeah? All right. So this yoga class involves inspiration that, wow, this feels good. Let me do it. So I'm doing it. And after I do it, I have to check my body, how it feels. So after a few stretches, we're going to share the experiences of everyone, how they feel. Now, my fingers are working together. Visualize my fingers represents 5 elements: fire, air, space, earth, and water. Visualize they're all working together so beautifully. They're flexible. They're in union with each other. Yeah? Union means they're united. They're working together. What if one finger says, I'm not going to work today? It'll be miserable, right? Focus will only go on that. So 5 elements, when they're working together, they give you a beautiful experience. Now make a fist and open. So now when we, the creation, connect to the Creator, all of us are in harmony. So when we connect to that Creator, the one and only, and receive the source of energy, whether we call that inspiration, whether we get it to say that it's charging our soul, whatever it may be, connecting to that supreme, that source, and energizing ourselves is our effort. So visualize I'm holding God's hands and He's driving. And relax. Beautiful. Now arms straight. Inhale and exhale. Now visualize. Remember we talked about blessings. We have to give our body first blessings. Say your shoulders are doing wonderful job. Your elbows are doing wonderful. Your hands are doing wonderful job. Thanking the body. Thanking your organs. Thanking everyone. Make the attitude of gratitude. Because when we are thanking everyone, each and every cells of our body is also thanking us. Sideways, inhale and exhale. Now visualize my arms are strong, perfect. I can do anything and everything. Just the thought itself brings the power, doesn't it? And when I do it, the body is also doing the work. Action. Just continue to feel that energy rising. And now relax yourself. Rotate your shoulders. Relax. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Now visualize my shoulders are relaxed. My neck is relaxed. I'm just enjoying this moment. And this is what we call life. Second by second, life is happening, isn't it? It's unfolding, the events of life. So if I'm strong enough, I can handle anything. So visualize I'm strong, I'm powerful, I'm love, I'm peace. Reverse all of my original qualities, my personality of loveful, compassionate, kind are emerging. And with that, I'm feeling light and light. Just relaxing your body. Now, with your hands on your shoulders, elbows in. Inhale up and around. Beautiful. Visualize now I'm in my flying stage. The body is light, the mind is completely peace. Peaceful mind creates a beautiful focus and clarity. So my intellect is ready to guide me, give me whatever it needs to do in a second. Beautiful. And now go ahead and reverse that. You're all doing your own work. Okay. I'm doing my work. You're doing yours. So we are all flying, united together in harmony, happy, in a loveful way. And that harmony resides in all of us. We are harmonious souls. We are loveful. We are peaceful. We are powerful. And relax. Inhale, look up. And exhale down. Up again. And exhale down. Up again. And exhale down. Inhale up again. And exhale down. Up again. And exhale down. Up again. And exhale down. One more time. And exhale down. Beautiful. Inhale right. And exhale in the middle. Left. And exhale. Right. Exhale. Left. And exhale. Right. Exhale. Left. And exhale. Right. Exhale. And left. Exhale. One more time. Left. Let's do clockwise. Just relaxing your body. Visualize the neck is moving in all four directions so easily. Neck and shoulders completely relaxed. And go ahead and reverse that now. And go ahead and relax. Wonderful. Okay, let's do another exercise for the eyeballs. Look straight, move the eyeballs up and down, up and down. Now visualize with my third eye open, giving blessings to these eyes. They're doing a wonderful job. I can see everything clearly, near and far. Just continue without moving your head, just the eyeballs. Now right side and left side, just continue to move your eyeballs only. So if there is any pressure, it will get released. Visualize everywhere I see. Everything is perfect. The whole drama that I'm playing my part in, I can see everything so clearly. I'm watching my part. I only have to pay attention to my part. Life is good. Everyone around me is playing their part so beautifully. Now, let's do clockwise. Let's circle around. Visualize I, the soul, and the traveler. I have traveled the whole world. Now visualize I'm sitting on top of the globe with my Father. His rays of light, His powers are radiating everywhere. The whole creation, all my brothers and sisters are receiving His powers, His light. Rivers, they're all saying thank you. Just continue to be in that vision of giving our good wishes to everyone. And now go ahead and relax. Wonderful. Now we can see everything so clearly, isn't it? Yeah? We got the knowledge, we put it into practice. And now, if you have any sharing, any experience that you want to share from this class, how you're feeling now, because we're almost to the end of the class. So you can unmute it. Actually, speaking is much better. Sometimes we are so much in writing, but I think the vocal sometimes helps other people inspire and. So you can unmute yourself if you have anything. Go ahead and speak.
Thank you so much. Can you hear me okay?
Absolutely.
Yeah, great. Thank you so much. I really loved it. My personal experience had to do with I felt the really deep relaxation and some tingling sensations in my legs and feet, but the relaxation was so deep, it made me realize how tense actually my legs have been. So now, by contrast, I know how my legs feel when the muscles are tense and when they relax. So that was really good to gauge it. And one thing that I noticed also for myself is the most difficult part to relax for me was my jaw. I kept catching it getting tense again and just kind of conscientiously making an effort to relax it. So also a very good thing to be aware of.
Wonderful. Yeah. Sometimes when we're watching ourselves, then we know exactly what's happening in our body, right? A lot of times we are very quick to get something fixed outside. And fixing is actually, it's all inside. And if you pay attention just for a moment, that's why they say meditate. Why? Because it brings that focus in you. Yeah, it closes everything outside, it brings it within you and says, okay, what's going on? Why is my heart beating so fast? What happened? And you're able to solve that puzzle, mystery, whatever it may be. And you gain that power, right? And these powers are your powers. And the moment we give that to somebody else, I'm losing those powers to use them. You say if you don't use it, you
That's it.
lose it. So
Thank you so
every
much. Till next time.
thank you for your sharing. That was wonderful. Anyone else?
Hi, Sister Sheila and Sister Antonia. First, thank you, Sister Antonia, for reminding me that Sheila was holding a class. Very grateful. And I always look forward to your breath work. I started with you in April. And I am going in for a CT scan probably next week to check out the nodule on my right lung. And I'm hoping I don't need surgery. But, anyways, but I forget to do my work in between. And one of the things and the techniques that, as I was doing the alternating nostril breathing, is when I was inhaling, I said to myself, I'm breathing in healthy, normal cells. And when I'm exhaling, I'm letting out any abnormal cells, blah, blah. And I did that. And that's that just came to me today. So thank you. A little bit of a different subject. I've been a Raja Yoga student for, I think, 8 classes now. I started with Kes Santa. So anyone hasn't taken it, please sign up and take it. It will bring you to new enlightenment about the soul. But again, I really appreciate it. And one last thing, my mom was Sicilian, and you have the eyes of her. I've been wanting to tell you that for the longest time, so that brings me great comfort as well. And thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you. Anyone else? Yes, my dear. Go ahead. Anybody else sharing? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm a student also. I've been in the Brahma Kumaris for many years. I'm in Lebanon. Um, and I think it's a very good practice to allow Baba to accompany a movement, whether it's the breath or the eyes. And I realize, like, I've been playing with this for a long time, but it really helps to do it in company, in a group. And it's not a little thing. I realized with you, it's not a little thing at all. It's not like a secondary practice. It's very central to remembrance. So thank you for reminding me of that.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. All right. Well, we have any other question? We have a few more minutes. Any other sharing? All right. Well, we wait till the end of the class to do our last very beautiful breathing, which is the buzzing bee. So let's do our last practice of this breathing. We close our ears, index finger will go on the forehead, and gently we close our eyes with. We take a deep inhalation and chant Om to our nostrils. We're going to do this for 5 times. Go ahead and slowly rub your palms together. Okay, thank you, God. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Place those hands on the eyes and stay there for a moment. And slowly go over from top to bottom with pure positive energy and radiate that into your whole body. Alrighty, wonderful. Well, thank you everyone for joining. As usual, we'll see you next month and practice. Let's hear the experience of 1 month total. Yeah, 1 day is very good, but practice it for a whole month and come back and share your experience if you're up for that challenge. And I've been doing it for a long, long time, and I can assure you, you do receive the power. You do get. Brother Richard was saying he has, appointment. So perhaps if you do it every day, and then go for a checkup, that will speak for itself. So, all right. Om Shanti. Thank you, everyone, again.